medications that cause them to do all kinds of crazy things.
And aren't women taking much more in the way of SSRI pills than men are?
Yeah.
And who do we see on the bullhorns and loudspeakers at most of these events? It's women.
Well, particularly liberal women.
Particularly liberal women, yeah.
I'm sure you've seen the statistics, but I
very lopsided.
Save them because they're kind of nutty. What's interesting is the least mentally ill in terms of numbers is conservative men. Conservative men, I think it's like...
Because they're normal.
I think, okay, young liberal women, 56% report a mental health diagnosis. Young moderate women, 18 to 29, 28%. Young conservative women, 27%, only slightly less. So for men, it is 34% of all liberal men. 34%. So a third of all liberal men are mentally ill, 22% of moderate men, and 16% of conservative men.
Yeah, but do you know what the lunatics argue when you bring that up? These lunatics, they'll argue, no. The conservative men are just as mentally ill. It's just undiagnosed because there's a stigma in conservative communities about going to get your mental illness diagnosed. And I always point out, and I think this is an interesting way to point this out, like, maybe they're not going to get diagnosed because they don't have a problem. Did you ever think of that?
It's possible. It's possible it's undiagnosed, because I think that is accurate, though, that there is a stigma about mental health and therapy and things along those lines in conservative. I mean, if you want to, like,
I agree, but I also think that what happens is when you're talking, especially about the voodoo that is psychology, and it is voodoo.
It is voodoo.
I have very little respect for psychology.
Right.
I don't even consider it science. I consider that there's scientific methods used for data gathering, but I don't consider psychology a science at all.
And that's psychology. Psychiatry gets even weirder because then you start